Hi, I'm Greg from RV Haulers, and behind me we've got the talented young man named Nate. There he is, looking calm and cool and collected. We've got Prince. This 2009 Volvo Model 880 is Ed and Kim's pride and joy. We've done a recent generator upgrade on this unit that I wanted to show off. From day one, Prince's design included a very large storage box here on the passenger side, and it's always been Ed's vision to be able to do boondocking, away from a campground. And he also wanted to have tons of power to be able to run all of his air conditioners on his on a Champagne fifth wheel coach. So what we've got are two Honda EU 3000 IS's, and Nate is going to take us through a little demo of how these work and what he's designed and engineered.
So what we've done is we put both generators running together to make 50 amp power, 220. We also have both generators tied into the truck's batteries so that they don't have their own individual batteries, which are essentially really cheaply built. Just for longevity of the generator slash truck. Also, we've put in, I don't know if you want to come around here, Greg, an hour meter. It's kind of hard to see, it's tucked up in the corner. But for each generator they have one on the access panel. I guess we might as well start this one. We also, before I start it and it gets noisy, I'd like to say we ran the power from this one, not both, just the one, into the truck so that we can run either shore power or from the generator or from the inverter, all three of which run through a transfer switch, so you'll never interfere with multiple power sources.
Ultimately, what our design too is that one of these generators can be ran, or both, and an air conditioning system is going into Prince just for the sleeper, so that when Ed and Kim are boondocking, or perhaps you stop for lunch, the dogs are inside the sleeper, and you want to keep the pets and the interior sleeper cool, they'll be able to do that by just rolling out the tray that you see. This is on a big heavy-duty tray. Well, we don't want to put it right back in, we're going to run them right away, but it does slide in and out. Just give it a little bit of give us a couple inches there, Nate, to show how it slides in. And we've designed just perfect clearance so that the fuel cap's just clear. But yeah, Nate, do you want to give us a demo of starting one up?
Sure can. That's about the extent of it. The other thing that we've done, shut this off, for the sake of serviceability, is we've put these battery disconnects on the front. So everything on these generators comes completely off, including the parallel kit. This is power supply going into the generator from the truck side, and it just disconnects like so. So there's no problem with servicing it, taking it completely out of the truck if need be.
And tell me about how you affixed these to the tray for theft.
So for the reason of, going down a bumpy road and you don't want to have these things clunking around in there, we took the original bolts on these legs down underneath here. We took the original ones that hold the little rubber grommet on. We got rid of those, and then we drilled a hole through the bottom of the tray and a bolt through the bottom and through the grommet into the bottom of the generator on the front four legs of these two generators. So essentially they're not going anywhere. They're solid right to the bottom of the tray.
Oh, talk about your cable management and how you planned them for sliding in and out.
Yeah, so what I did is I had all three cables, so we have our positive, negative, and generator power supply to the truck. All three running at the very front of this cabinet through a grommet so they can't get damaged by any means. That way when you go in and out with this tray, the cables stay relatively central to the whole thing. There's no binding, there's nothing getting stuck underneath, there's nothing getting wrecked. It seems to work really well.
All right. Go for it. Just push those in the final bit. Look at that perfect clearance plan. You want to close that
Sure
stainless steel door up, Nate? There we go. Thanks for your great work, Nate. That looks super.
You bet.